Welcome back to KTN Prime. My name is Robinson Okenye. As promised earlier, our conversation will be on the proposed Public Order Amendment Act. And in a bit, I'll be speaking to Fanyamambo Kinuthia, who is a lawyer and also a political analyst. Stella Agara is with us here in studio, who's a governance and security expert, as well as Shadrack Wambui, who's an advocate of the High Court. We'll be getting into that conversation in a bit. But before we do, now, a proposed law seeking to amend the Public Order Act, sponsored by Nairobi woman representative Esther Pasarris, is eliciting heated debate among Kenyans. While a section of members of parliament are backing it, some are opposed to it. The amendment bill seeks to, among other things, establish a 100-meter radius around parliament, the State House, courts, and other designated protected areas within which protest will be prohibited. Grace Nganga gives us the highlights of the Pasarris bill.
The proposed law by Pasarris that could have you cough 100,000 shillings if found guilty of participating in demonstrations near protected areas is facing sharp criticism. A section of advocates claim it is fear-driven move to silent dissent.
That this government, as indeed it began right from the word go, has this feeling that it needs more laws, it needs more force, it needs more power to rule.
Olo, who was speaking at Spice FM, cautioned MPs against passing the bill, arguing it aims to control the people and will institutionalize suppression of Kenyans if passed.
We are looking for an excuse to shoot and kill. We are looking for an excuse to violate people's rights. We are now saying that because the law has been very tough, every time we have killed, there have been issues and we have suffered. That's what we are hearing.
The bill that was first introduced by now Public Service Cabinet Secretary Geoffrey Rocco has already gained support from a section of MPs. It proposes changes to the Public Order Act Cap 56 to address public meetings and processions by providing the demarcation of assembly and demonstration zone. Under Pasarris bill, it grants police, now referred to as regulating officers, sweeping powers to modify or shut down protests, change protest routes, limit attendance, ban placards, or cancel protest altogether if deemed disruptive.
Protests cannot be in other people's businesses. Protests cannot be in schools or places where people are doing other things. We must have designated areas with time, place, and those organizing.
The bill also empowers the Cabinet Secretary to designate assembly and demonstration zone in consultation with county governments and prescribes areas within which public meetings and processions are prohibited.
I wish we are talking about demonstration whereby in the evening, traders and business people count more profits because the Protestants were their customers.
Tukue na maneno ya demonstration ikiwa structured in a way tunajua ni akina nani responsible, ndio wale ambao biashara zao zitaharibiwa watakuja kukompensetiwa na wenye walikuwa na hiyo maandamano.
Ni jukumu tena ya ule mtu anapanga maandamano akuwe bado hata yeye anatake responsibility kwa mambo ambayo itafanyika.
These as questions are emerging on the real motive of the amendment, coming a few days after President William Ruto hosted security chiefs at State House. The president implored upon MPs to enact legislation to regulate demonstrations and balance the constitutional rights to assembly with public order and safety.
We'll have a conversation with the judiciary and all the other actors, members of parliament. I think it is time we have a law that will regulate how we carry out demonstrations in Kenya.
The Narrow Quest Member of Parliament, Gabriel Togoyo-led Administration and Internal Security Committee is currently reviewing the public submissions and may choose to amend, drop or forward the bill for full House debate. Grace Nganga, KTN.
Yes, Grace Nganga with that report that forms the basis of our discussion tonight on the proposed public order.